to the Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show, a free-to-enter competition held every month. To join, simply connect with us on WhatsApp and submit a 1 to 2 minute video showing your dog's teeth, walk, and any activities you'd like to highlight. Plus, don't miss our free Dog of the Week and Dog of the Month contests, also available through WhatsApp. Join today and showcase your dog to the world.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what's happening?
What's good, big dog?
Can't call it, might spoil it. Man, back in here like we left our wallet and keys, man.
Yeah, man. So, episode 94, man, and we running this thing up, man. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing wrong with your public engagement and your dog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Brilliant topic, man. Brilliant topic, and we're gonna cook on that today. Also, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, we normally do Dog of the Week voting on Fridays. So we got up to about the 10-minute mark. For those of y'all that are here and those of y'all that are coming through, we voting on Dog of the Week today, Pup of the Week tomorrow. I want those things out of the way to this weekend. Also, like the vote, like the month ended yesterday, so the month is over. Digital Dog Show is Saturday. And yeah, man, if y'all been here, this is no surprise to you. If y'all in the Shogun chat, if y'all been following the Facebook, y'all already know that was the intention. The intention is not to be sneaky or underhanded. The intention is to get this done so it's done. You know what I mean? To get it done so it's done. We in the fourth quarter now. This is the last quarter of the year. You got just under 90 days left to get your votes in, to get your channels in, to get everything in for the fourth quarter. So we put out the end of the year show. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody who's been rocking with us thus far. 94 episodes and counting. You know what I mean? For real. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some things we adjusting, got some things we moving on, working on, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's giving the glory to God, giving glory to these dogs and my brothers and the Shogun Army. What's good, Big A?
Ain't much, man. Can't call it my sport, man. It's Wednesday, man. Hump day. You know? Yep.
And I see Pressure Cap in the building already. If y'all don't know, Hump Day Cap tonight. You know what I'm saying? Get over there. It costs you nothing to go support, bro. Like, what is you doing?
Yeah.
And then y'all boys got nerve to go over there and watch and not subscribe and like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are you doing, bro?
You ain't even got to comment. You can just hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man. It costs you nothing, man. Salute to Cat Bros, man. Keep doing y'all thing, bro. We rocking with you. But let me. Speaking of rocking with you, man. Dickie Foster in the Mother Loving building. He said, "Brother Dre, what's good, big dog?"
Hey.
Lil J in the building. He said, "What's good, fam?"
Hey, what's happening?
MKM Bottoms. What is big dog?
Man.
Cool Craft Kennels. Salute, big dog.
Salute.
Heart and Finish said, yo. What it do?
Yeah, man.
Young fam say, y'all up early, man.
Yeah.
Get it, man.
It's a day-to-day thing, man. Yeah.
Tip in the building. Salute, Queen. Salute.
Yeah, salute.
Three-port Mike in his house.
Yeah.
Old school for a house. Y'all young whippersnappers that might not know about that.
Yeah.
Herders and bulldogs, what do, big dog?
What's the deal?
Y'all see Pressure in there. Salute. I'm looking like Judge Joe Brown, and you looking like a milk dud. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Supreme? Big C in the building. What's good, big dog? Top of the morning to you. The legendary Pitwise, the sensei.
Yeah, Pitwise, what's happening?
Miss Melissa in the building. What it do?
Oh.
Yes, sir. We getting in here, man. We getting in. Get active.
Man.
Go ahead, wake that dog up, big. Let me wake that dog up. There you go. He woke now.
Yeah.
That was a good stay. Good stay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Biggie. You got any Bushido code or anything like that for us today, bro?
Yeah, man. Code is right. Respect. Respect is not just for the people, but also for the presence of your dog commands in public. A samurai respected all interactions. So too must handlers respect how their dog engage with the world. Yes, sir. The way you carry yourself is the way the world will carry your name.
Man, bro. Man, you be finding the right stuff to tie in with the topic of the day, bro. For real. Mm-hmm. That's hard. That's hard.
Yep. Delusional. Being delusional is real.
Yeah, man. It is, bro. And today, man, the topic is very, very simple. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing wrong with public engagement and your dog. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, as a quick little storytelling time, story time. In life, I've learned there are some things that even though you do them and they are completely ethically, morally, and lawfully correct, there are some things that you just do not do in public. Mm-hmm. And that applies to the American Pit Bull Terrier and all dog breeds. Some cases of some things that are completely legal and lawful that I would not necessarily do in public, just because of the energy that it brings from the radical people who, even though you have the right to do it, they don't want you to be able to do it, and they use it against you, right?
Yeah, man. Man, that's crazy.
So one example I will give you is I'm into hunting and fishing, right? I did a video about 3 years ago of me skinning a squirrel and completely using all the parts of the squirrel for the dog, freezing and all that stuff, man. And there was a lot of backlash for it. And I was mad at the general public at first. And then I realized stuff like that is honestly for members only or to be privately shared amongst small circles of friends. Not because it's illegal or immoral, but because the general public they're exactly that. They're public. You know what I'm saying? Would you take a deer to the middle of your town square and skin a deer at the park? No. Is it illegal to skin a deer at the park? Not if you're barbecuing it. You know what I'm saying? No, but like you just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not done. And if you want to go against the grain, just realize that there's what you call a social norm that you're going to be going against. And anytime you go against the social norm, you have to be ready for the backlash. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you this not because I'm right, but because I done did it. You know what I'm saying? I done made the mistake. You know what I mean? I'm trying to save you the headache. You know what I mean? But if you want to do it, go ahead. Like it's I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you my example. Everything about that I share here is my example of me learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? Lessons learned with these dogs, right? Another example is public discipline of your children. You know, everybody disciplines their children differently. And believe it or not, man, people are not okay with you sharing that. Especially if you use the strap, the switch, you know what I'm saying, raise your voice in some situations. You shouldn't do that. They're children. Let me explain something to you. Preparing your child and your dog and your family for life is based on the experiences they're going to have based on where you live and how you interact. If I'm raising my child in a volatile environment, I'm more worried about them having the common sense to survive the volatile environment than I am about their feelings. They can learn, they can live to get out of the situation. They can learn to live to forgive me, but you can't show that necessarily on the internet. It's the same thing with these dogs. Over to you, Big A.
Yeah, man. It's some things are common sense, and then other things are how can I say it? Like you say, man, social norms or whatnot. It's crazy because people have certain perceptions of how to live, how to house dogs, how to do this and do that, and they believe that for some reason there's only one way, their way. I see a lot of dog owners, and it's not. I mean, this isn't any breed specifically, but they treat their dogs more so like humans. I remember going to this person's house, and the dog, we were eating at the table, the dog sitting under the table, they feeding the dog, table food and going through the process and all of that stuff, man. And in my mind, I'm like, that's dog abuse. You know what I'm saying? The dog is well overweight, could barely walk, Now imagine if I started pressing that, and giving them issues, and it would be, they would call me out of line. They would feel disrespected. They would feel, what I'm saying, the whole nine. But at the same time, they'll portray their way of how people should live on the public. When I owned a barbecue restaurant, man, we were getting harassed at one point in time by PETA. You know what I'm saying? and the crazy thing about it, and I'm not, the group from PETA that was harassing us was a group of blacks, black folks, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? That I'm like, what are we doing? You pressing me behind, you know what I'm saying, meat. Like we're going, like we're out there slaughtering the cows and going through in the pigs and all that, doing all this stuff, man. We don't have anything to do with that. You going down and picking on, you picking on the small fry, and that happens a lot. When you do get under the limelight and something doesn't go as you say, Dre, with the social norm, it's not you versus one person. It's you versus a group. And they got time and they got energy and they got all the resources and all that stuff to spend on you. And you know what I'm saying? So for me, I always just do everything. I have certain guidelines the way I move and whatnot, man. It's only so much you're gonna see. Because it's not your business how I move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless I make it my business for you to see that, and we do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? We show more than we should. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, man. And mind you, it's not for me to tell you what you in public, what you should publicly engage with, what you should not. But I will give you some things that I've learned are public taboo. You know what I'm saying? It's public taboo, and you can normalize it however you see fit. But I believe that small educational groups are significantly more established and better, safer environments than public displays of things that have not developed a following, right?
Yeah.
Example, prong collars, e-collars, and choke collars, right? I don't think anything is wrong with those, but depending on how you wear them and where you wear them at, man, you being judged, and you don't have a choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you live your life how you want to live your life, and realize that everything you do, we've become too comfortable as a country with letting people know how we feel about how they live their life. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not my business to a lot of things you do until you directly or through second, third order effects really impact the life of my wife, my kids, my dogs. That's when I take up arms and say what I gotta say. But before we get any further, man, let me shout out the dogs of the week, puppy of the week, and the dog of the month. And then we got some dogs of the week voting for y'all today. We're gonna cook on this topic, man. But I do want to take this segment to say thank you to people that entered their dogs this week, and shout out to people who already won in the previous week. Last week's pup of the week was none other than Goki, owned by Pitwise Kennels. Good looking puppy. He's actually doing things with his dog in a positive light. Even in this right here, he has good public engagement. The yard is clean. You can even see the kennel set up in the background. This is good public engagement. These are examples of good public engagement. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, what are they gonna say? I don't like the fact he has a dog with a collar and leash on. Well, that's the law. That happens to be the law. You know, so what do you want to do? Let him run free to make you feel comfortable and put himself in jeopardy? No. Shout out to Pitwise Kennels, man. Shout out, big dog.
Yeah.
Right here, you have the dog of the week, Walnuts Otis. And people are gonna say, "Well, I think the dog can gain a little weight." I think you can lose a little weight. That's what I'm gonna start telling people every time they tell me my dog can gain a little weight, because I don't know. There's such thing as a LLC registry that says that this is the appropriate weight for the dog. There is an ordained and legally bonded and insured company that says that this is what a dog should. This is what this breed of dog should look like. Okay. Yeah. You also know there's BMI charts to say what you should look like as a human being. And I bet money the same people saying that don't even fit the basic criteria, or their kids fit the basic BMI criteria. But you talking about what the dog got going on.
Yeah, man. That's something you see on a regular basis also, man. You got me thinking I want to start following these whippets and greyhounds, you know, via social media. I'm making my point to just to go to the comments and see if anybody's, you know, shooting their shots on dogs being underweight, you know, because I've never really heard any like pushback on that breed at all. And those are some of the slimmest breeds, you know what I'm saying, dogs, when it comes to the build and the whole structure when it comes to conformation.
Well, I do want to say this, Big A. With them, they're a little bit different with their public engagement, but also the dog racing industry has taken major. Like, if you think the box is taking hits, the dog racing industry has taken hits too. You know what I'm saying? They want to erase all forms of working your animal, which I think is crazy, because at the end of the day, we are a working class country. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We are not Kuwaiti citizens. We don't get 70,000 denarii a year just to exist. You know what I'm saying? Like our animals work, our people work, everybody works. And it's getting to the point now where everybody in the household will have to work. You might have 3 or 4 streams of income coming into the house to sustain a family, because inflation has outgrown the cost of living. Or the general standardized. I think I read it up to y'all. It's like 44,000 is what the average American, with about 60% of Americans, is making, and it's not enough.
It's about to get less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah.
But it's all affecting how we live. And guess what? The majority is the 60% who live like this and ain't got time for what people who got time to sit back and judge what other people are doing got to say. But salute to Walnuts Otis, another great example of public engagement. As you can see, I don't even think they meant to do this, but they call multiple genders, multiple ethnicities, and the dog is in a clean environment at a public show doing positive, lawful, legal things that are ordained by a sanctioning body. Salute.
Yeah, man. And you'll see a lot of people, you see those like workout gurus and stuff like that on social media and all that stuff, and you can look at the comments and all that, and people will be praising them and doing all this other stuff, but the majority of them aren't in shape, trying to get in shape in the whole nine. And I don't understand why that doesn't transcend into the dogs also. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna try and get in shape, why let your dog sit around? You know what I'm saying? Sit around and just do nothing, man. I mean, I know we all walk. If you live in those type of neighborhoods where you walk your dog or whatnot, you see, you know your neighbors or whatnot got dogs. How many of those neighbors you see actually walking their dogs? It's so many neighbors you don't even know have dogs because they never come out. They just leave them in the backyard, man. You know, yeah.
And Big A, man, I even down to human health, man. Like I now have my obliques developed. I look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like how that dog look right there. That's what I look like. I can't wait. I really don't, man. I don't do the whole. I don't really expose my body like that, man. But there's gonna be some. I'm gonna put out some visual imagery of my dogs with me, showing that we're both fit. Maybe running with the dog and showing that, okay, like this dog is the only dog can match my lifestyle. Literally. Because the people that's criticize me, they fat asses ain't about to get out there and run with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's it is. I'm talking a little bit of crap. You know what I'm saying? I like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I do my push-ups. Matter of fact, Big A, it's funny that we talking about the push-ups, man. So I do push-ups for cursing. I watched something last night. It set me off, and I went off, man, and I made DJ sit there and watch it with me. Because for those of y'all who don't know, DJ has enlisted in the Navy. So Big A, man, I said, DJ, come on, we're gonna do these. You gonna do these push-ups with me because you part of the reason I'm over here cussing. You done set me off, man. I smoked that boy so bad yesterday, Aaron. And this is after we talked about me smoking my unit. With push-ups, you know what I'm saying? That would have been my third workout of the day, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's I'm not tired. I'm motivated. You know what I'm saying? I've asked Big A for our greeting to now be, stay motivated, stay disciplined. Because I believe in motivation, and he's a very disciplined person. So I asked him to stay motivated, and he demands that I stay disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And then for the dog of the month, you got none other than Pitwise's Oren Ishii. Another great example of a dog. You can't even really see the ribs in this image right here. She just looks healthy. Big head. Look like she could take a bite out of crime with her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just a good looking dog, bro. Clean environment, no poop. Her coat is clean and shiny, it's glossy. Got one of them expensive grit and steel collars on her. You know what I'm saying? He put money into these dogs, man. But they don't know nothing about that, man. That's like when you wearing Ferragamos and a mug don't know what Ferragamos is. Just because they don't know don't mean you ain't putting money behind what you wearing and putting class into your act. You know what I mean? So salute, man. Salute. Straight up. Yeah, man. So we're at the 20-minute mark, man. We got 2 batches of dogs for y'all today, and I want to get these dogs voted on so we can move forward with the episode, man. But this is the first batch. I put them on the screen now. You can vote on them for the next 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, they are available for you to vote on. Batch 1, dog of the week. If you're not watching on YouTube and you're watching on Facebook, I highly encourage you to come over to YouTube. Not required at all, but you will not be able to vote from Facebook. You know,
man.
Mike Dan in the building. Hey, you know why they ain't the land of the free no more, Mike Dan? Because we used to be land of the free because of the brave. We ain't brave no more, man. We ain't brave no more. But we can be. We can. All it takes is a catalyst. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a catalyst. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I know that everybody is capable of greater things than what they're doing right now because we're not being pushed to that point. There's no pressure to be better. There's no pressure to be better.
Yeah, man.
MKM say my area has plenty of golden doodles. I be watching. Like, what is that?
Yeah,
man. Salute to these guys with these fantastic looking animals, man. Fantastic looking animals. Clean backgrounds. I even like the photos. You can see that the times have changed. Look at the autumn sunset behind that dog right there. This right here is man, that's beautiful. Aspen forest, open plains, aspen forest. Right here, just a healthy dog, very, very robust. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, you can see the leaves falling. Man, I love that because you can tell like the seasons is changing. You know what I mean? Like this, it just look good. It just look good, man. We done had 3 seasons with y'all so far with these dogs this year, man. Shogun Unlimited, salute.
Yeah, man. Man, anybody seen that movie, Him? I heard it was trash.
You see, it was trash.
Yeah. I saw the previews. I'm like, man, I'm gonna watch that. And then it came out. I started looking at the reviews. I said, oh, yeah, I don't know about that one.
Supreme say they got trees in Arizona. We do, but it's the kind you smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yes, sir. Now we got some little trees, some little bushes. Do they call trees and things like that? But yeah, man.
Cactuses.
Cacti.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, I got some topics. When we come back from our break, from our vacation, I got some topics for y'all boys, man. I got some topics for y'all boys. Dorian Soul say he heard it was trash as well.
Yeah.
What is it even about, man? I ain't even heard of it.
So it's supposedly, this is what I get from it. I could be wrong. There's somebody correct me, but it's supposed to be like how far are you willing to go, to get it from, and this is put in like a sports perspective, like from football or something. It's just like it's supposed to be, I guess, like horror, like, man, some old crazy stuff, man. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't really my speed, man. But
yeah,
take your word for it. You know what I'm saying? If that's one of the movies. If I'm on a plane and it's on there, I might glance at it. If they ain't got nothing else on there, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I ain't mess with it.
Yeah.
Supreme say he's seen it from the previews. It was trash. God, so be more careful.
The previews kind of got me like, okay, let me see what this is on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, yeah, man, it's supposed to be like some old psychological horror stuff.
Yeah, man. But I ain't seen it, man. But it's a once again, what are you doing wrong with your public engagement? Maybe your advertising is better than the product. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like
that's
the movie.
All previews are. All previews are better than the movie.
They're the highlights of the movie, but I ain't gonna say they better. And when I'm gonna bring it back to the topic we talking about too. So with public engagement, man, some people take really good photos of their dogs, and then when you see them in person, it don't look like that, or vice versa. Some people take really poor photos of their dogs, and then when you see them in person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like it's like that. Young man said, "How about that Tyree situation?" You know, I don't know, man. Toya was cooking him yesterday. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I'm so disengaged with what's going on.
Okay, let me break it down for you. Let me bring you up to speed.
Okay.
So the boy Tyrese got some kind of corsos. I think it was 2 or 3. I want to say 3. I think they said 4, but it's more than 2. They got loose and lay the dog to rest, per se.
Unalive.
Huh?
Unalive them.
Yep. Yeah, okay, it was 4, man. Okay, it was 4. All right, yeah. Yeah, 4 of them. They laid them down. They laid I guess a neighbor's dog down to rest. So dogs ran back to Tyrese. So Tyrese ended up getting the dogs. I think they got him on video, at least getting the dogs or whatever. And this is after they done did their thing. And then a warrant got put out for his arrest for animal cruelty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Big A, because you're a pretty tough guy, man. Like, I'm not saying you should go around saying it. I'm telling you what you is. You know what I'm saying? You've heard me say this before, man. Einstein said, "Profoundness lies in simplicity." Right?
Mm-hmm.
They got us out here saying unalive and laid to rest.
Yeah.
Because we scared to say the word, the simplest word. Oh no, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying like in general. Like that's what we got to. That's what's all with public engagement, right? Now we all know there's a word that starts with K and ends with ild, right? That we should be able to say to describe the situation because that's exactly what happened. But we done got so PC that like the actual definition of what we doing, we got to change. We coming up with new ways to say words that already exist. You know what I'm saying? Like because somebody might find it offensive. I'm not saying like there's not things we should have got rid of, but what I am saying is, and I agree. Like with public engagement, I'm glad you for the purposes of YouTube, I'm glad you described it exactly how you did. But
I wouldn't care. The only reason I was saying it like that, I was just trying to be a little more descriptive in my wordplay. But yeah, whatever. Yeah. Now, but the thing is, when you say stuff like that, that's a delusional play. Not you, but just in general, because we can sit up here and talk about wordplay and how offensive it is, but at the same time, you have the masses desensitized to violence.
Yes.
Desensitized to violence. Kurt just passed away.
On camera.
Desensitized. I mean, guaranteed you could be flipping through social media, and if you one of them people that look at stuff like that, something gonna pop up across your page. So I mean, to me, it's the most delusional setting that we have had to date. I think it's more delusional than prohibition. And then on top of that, like, man, it's crazy. Like, it just took to me, and this could be far-fetched. I could be delusional in this mindset, but with AI and the jobs leaving and starting to become less and less, and you know, all of this stuff going on, I think they feeding us poison, calling it freedom. And I think undercover, we on our way to be a communist type country. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And I could be delusional. It might just be me. But man.
Nah, the censorship is definitely at an all-time high. I would be really enthused to see a social media platform besides X. That actually honored the freedom of speech. I don't even care if it's hate speech. I genuinely don't care if it's hate. I don't like hate speech, but I wouldn't even care if it's hate speech. Let them say what they say, and let them get to reap the benefits of whatever it is that they say, right? Because at the end of the day, what's happening is the media can't even tell a story accurately anymore. Like the people who actually see the truth, because I'm not gonna say the media tells the truth either. But the people that can actually see the truth still can't tell the story accurately because it'd be censored, because there's no way to mass broadcast raw information other than X. I will say on X, you can see everything, but it's so convoluted. You know what I'm saying? It's so convoluted. It's unvetted, and with the introduction of AI, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the first person to put an AI dog in a digital dog show, because I know it's coming. Somebody's gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna try it, like, and I know you shouldn't put ideas like that out there, but you know they're gonna try it. That's why, we like, look, everything ain't everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Thank you, Pit Wise. Yeah, because I got carried away.
Yeah.
All right, let me get y'all ready for the second batch, man. Let me go ahead and do the cut scene so you know that the first batch is over. Voting for the first batch is over. Voting for the first batch is complied with. And dog number 1 from the first batch took it with an overall 44% vote.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Let me get this set up for round 2. Fight.
Yeah, man.
So round 2, is on your screen right now, and I will be pulling up the vote for round 2.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's what's up, Supreme. Tony, what's happening?
Tony, what's good, big dog? Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Big time, hear me? Yeah.
And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit too. And that's the thing, man. Once you realize you're drinking the Kool-Aid, then what do? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm correcting right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody drink the Kool-Aid if you're on social media. If you could put social media down, bro. Yeah. But that's where it all started, man.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not even trying to say I'm perfect and righteous. I do the best I can. I do the best I can and share my experiences with the world. That's what I like to use my social media for, and to link with other people who sharing their stories as well. You know what I'm saying? In a similar regard. That's what's important to me. That's what I value. You know.
Yeah, man.
Man, these dogs looking good, man. Once again, clean backgrounds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Good looking dogs.
Good camera work.
Yes, and very, very crisp photos, man. You know what I'm saying? This dog right here has really good structure, and I like that harness.
Mm-hmm.
I like this dog right looking, tearing that basketball up. My son have a heart attack.
Yeah. Yep.
And y'all see that grit and steel, man. Everybody rocking them grit and steel collars now, man. Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee, K9 athletes. Ooh-wee, Bulldog strong. Ooh-wee.
I got K9 athletes, got Bulldog strong, got grit and steel, man.
Yeah, man. And I heard them talking about the kennel setup yesterday, man. I thought it was a great topic because y'all do realize we have a best yard contest. You can literally go out there with one dog, but you keep a clean environment. You know, I'm not saying that. Okay, some things we said yesterday, and I'm gonna address them. All right, First, one of the comments that I disagree with that was discussed yesterday at the cookout. You know, I'm listening, I'm chilling, I'm listening to the cookout, but we go back and forth, and I only really want to address other topics from this platform. Like, you know what I'm saying, either give my difference of opinion with Men at Work or my difference of opinion with the cookout. And a statement was made yesterday at the cookout, and it said that if you got one or two dogs, they should look the best. My thing is this: if you got so many dogs that they don't all look good, maybe it ain't the fact that they got that you holding them. Why are you over here looking at the one or two dog people? If you got so many dogs that you can't work them all and you don't have the yard hands and the help to work them all, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad or angry. I just want to give a counter argument to that, because if there was no counter argument, like, and I think, you know, people say go along to get along, and we are not that. You know what I'm saying? My brothers and I, we check each other all the time. And this is a very, very good example of difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not angry. It's just, okay, let me ask you a logical question to your statement, you know, to your point. And so with that being said, man, a lot of times, man, we always worry about the environmental factors. You know what I'm saying? The environmental factors. Nobody tells you to have one or two dogs, just like nobody tells you to have 20 or 30 dogs. It's all a choice. And what matters is the results. You know what I'm saying? What matters is the results. If you got 30 dogs and you take one of those 30 and complete the task that you need to complete, that's all that really matters. And if you want to talk about good looking dogs, I genuinely believe there's some bloodlines that are so fit naturally, because this was discussed yesterday too. There's some bloodlines that are so fit naturally, you don't have to work them like that. They all gonna look good. Just put them on a chain and feed them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen dogs like that. You know what I'm saying? Minimal work is required to have them look in tip-top shape. They are genetically and phenotypically correct, just naturally. And there's no smoke to anybody who has dogs that are, you know, more, I don't know, like American. You know what I'm saying? There's no smoke to anybody like that. It's just a matter of perspective, man. But with public engagement, there's always a counter argument. Anything you put out there, man, just realize there's always an opposite view, different goals, different principles, and even different agendas. And I think that the best rounding is checking out all the conversations about it and then making an assessment based on yourself and your life. But that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I look at all the arguments and then I go, okay, well, these things right here align and these things right here don't.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, as far as public engagement goes, man, another thing, there are forums and places where you can be yourself, but they're really small. It's honestly like a very, very small select few group of people that you can be even close to who you truly are. I wish I could quote. It's from the Prince by Machiavelli. He said, "There's very few people who ever know you truly. Very few people who ever know you truly, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't be worried about what people are saying about you and what people are telling, because there's very few people who know your actions. We always talk about what somebody said. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know people who get bored and just rattle off, like even my coworkers, they get bored and ramble off random BS, but their work is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing it because they bored. You just have to be sitting there listening to it. You know what I'm saying? But they work. They work. They put together the best guns. They have guns that fire over 90,000 rounds that never jam up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about big guns, Gatling guns. You know, but if you talk to them, they're an idiot. But you can't put in the work they put in.
Nope. And that's the difference. Yep. Yeah, man.
But I think for public engagement, you have to be well-rounded. You have to be able to perform it, and then you have to be able to articulate to a broad. If you want to be publicly engaging, if you're private, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do your thing, big dog. But for public engagement, like we said, like the unalive, great things like that. Just understand the lingo and the temperature. You know what I'm saying? Like they always say, read the room, fellas. Read the room.
Yeah, you know, it happens. It happened, and you know, like you saw it with your own eyes. Now we can't say what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody gets handled on camera and they don't get back up, and it's posted everywhere for everybody to see, but you can't talk about it. I mean, I don't know, man.
Man.
It's that, to me, that's the most delusional thing in the world, man. Another thing, man, that's why I say, man, social media, I think, is catapult in all of these things that are happening today. When I listened to that speech you sent me yesterday, the word play he was using and all of that, it sound like he live on social media down there. You know what I'm saying? You know, like from the word play. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is. I'm like,
yeah,
you know,
I heard that too. That's funny you mentioned that.
The FO
FAFO, yeah,
you know what I'm saying. All of that, you know, seems to be what, you know. First of all, it comes from a certain type of culture. We all know this, but then on top of it, and you know, the culture is you know, part of the driving force of trends across the world. You know, when you hear people talking and stuff like that, you can tell, you know what I'm saying, where they getting this information from, or I mean, their wordplay, not information per se, all that, man. I just know that social media is an issue. It's a problem. I saw a video this morning while I was making breakfast or whatnot, you know, a lady airing out her personal business. You know what I'm saying? It's all of these things are on social media. Like, this stuff is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's everything changed when this stuff started coming around, man. The world, you know.
Yeah, man. Because like I've heard a lot of people say this, and I agree with it. It gives everybody a chance to be heard, and some people, I ain't gonna say shouldn't be heard, but they shouldn't be heard by the masses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people say that about me. You know, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? It's a matter of opinion. I'm still gonna do what I do, and they gonna still do what they do. But I agree with it. I agree with that statement. We had the 10-minute mark, and dog number 1 took that one as well with 41%. Okay, so before we do this, Big A, I wanted to share a video of an example of somebody who did not read the room. Okay, somebody who did not read the room, and this is hilarious to me. Some people, I might get ridiculed for playing this because they're like, I can't believe he put that on there. He's showing black people in a bad light. You know, man, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this right here, man, you got to see this one, Big A. This I'm certain you probably seen it before. A lot of y'all probably seen this before. But this right here, man, is an example of somebody who did not read the room and said what they had to say.
Can't hear it though.
Hi, my name is Tiny Mancy.
Okay, hear it now. We hear it.
And I'm a backslider. Y'all pray for me. Bible said the fool makes a mock out of God. He's nothing to be played with. And food in the heart says there's no God, but God is real. I used to come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having all sex with my mouth, licking men's balls.
I remember seeing that, but like, look, hey, man, like that stuff happened, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a overflow of that. Yeah. It's an overflow of that. You watch that one video on your own social media, device or whatever. You're gonna get 10, 15 videos to follow the same after that, stealing your attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, man, that the purpose behind my context for showing that video was that's an example of when somebody goes into it, like you in church. I get it. You want to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But that is not the place. You know what I'm saying? That is not the place for that. And that's what we talk about on today's episode, yo. Like just keep it 100%. Like, let me put the context in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and precurse that with it. But yeah, man. Like, okay, people's kids was there, bro. You know Mommy, what's she talking about?
Yeah,
good luck with that conversation.
And you know what I mean? It's always a self-recognition type deal, man. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's always good to give back and do that stuff, man. But people want recognition for it. You know, they get on there and be running through it, giving people money, doing this, doing that, and they want to showcase. You know, it's all for a play. Everything's for a play, man, and it's just crazy. You got people that stream 24/7. They'll do a 48-hour stream straight, and people be all into it, man. Like, you know, we put the social media down as far as the little shorts and all that other stuff, man. Like I came to YouTube really for DIY. You know
yeah.
I came to YouTube for DIY, man. I left Facebook alone the year after I came home, man. And it's still open, but you know, like I rarely get on Facebook. Like, yeah. Hey, King T, what's happening? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We'll like that though, man. That public engagement, man. We got to work on it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, I like, you know what I'm saying? You can call me conspiracy theorist or whatever the case may be, but like Texas right now is the leading force in getting 18 wheelers to be self-driving. They have self-driving taxis now, you know, Vegas and other certain cities, man, Austin. They put robots out there, you know, to take care of, do jobs and stuff like that. And one of the main things, our country right now, we are the number one consumers in the world. The number one consumers in the world. Whether you financially straight or not, we still the number one consumers in the world. The more this AI take over, the less people are gonna be able to be consumers. So I mean, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just a whole bunch of, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's just me personally, man. You know, yeah. Man, yeah. Then, like, damn, what's happening? Yeah, man. Yep. Pretty soon, ain't gonna be no jobs or nothing, man. You know, they saying get a trade and all this other stuff, man. Yeah, you know, go get the trades and make that transition. But they slowly trying to weed that stuff out too, man. You know, trying to knock farmers out the box. They're not farmers out the box. Then you talking about the truck drive. They want to have self-driving truck drive. You know what I'm saying? Self-driving trucks. So you done deleted all of that. Then you got the delivery. Then the truck going to the warehouse. You know what I'm saying? They got robots in the warehouse now, getting ready to unload the truck to the point to where it's like, and they say, I know I'm going on a little tangent, but they say they short of truck drivers, and that's why they try to get self-driving trucks. And that, you know that's BS, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But nah, man, it's it is taking over, man, and it's. I will say this, man, for my brothers and sisters under the sound of my voice, man. You're not. I can say you're not gonna stop it. I see it being very difficult to stop. I would say I implore you to, the same way with computers updated, and we kind of fell behind with that. I think we're catching up now, but you know, it's a new thing. I'm not telling you to go out and become an AI connoisseur, but I would say familiarize yourself with it and be able to identify what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I personally prefer to deal with real people. You know what I'm saying? I like to use AI for research, but when it comes to engaging in business and services like like vehicles driving me around, I prefer to have a little bit of control over that, man. Even like with my digital assistants, my Alexa, my Siri, sometimes they don't get it right, and it's cool when it's just words, but it's not cool when I'm riding in the cabin of a vehicle and I can tell the driver to stop. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it has a time and place for it. I think AI trains or automated trains is cool. You know, I think that's cool. It's on the track. It doesn't have to swerve. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like planes, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want to be on a plane. I want somebody up front that can die with me if they mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm for the power of the people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm for that, man, because it's no substitution for a human, man. There is none. You know, trying to maximize stuff, man, and I don't know, man. It's crazy.
You know what, Big A? You know what, Big A? Tell McDonald's that, and then I want you to think about this, because I know you don't deal with people like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me, okay, with the customer service that at least I have received from McDonald's, you don't prefer being able to put your order in and just having it made and they ain't got to deal with somebody getting it wrong? I said no pickles. I meant no pickles. Why do I have pickles on this sandwich?
To be honest, at the end of the day, I would rather deal with that. And I, you talking to somebody who was a small business, had a restaurant, was, doing public service, as far as serving the community. These are things that you're seeing less and less of. A Walmart moves into your area. You can guarantee that that the majority of the small businesses that are around there are going to shut down. The food industry is one of the most roughest industries to get into. And while you speaking about McDonald's, it's a boycott going on with some of the McDonald's owners, that look like me and you, that have spent millions upon millions of dollars, and they're getting cut short. You would have to look into it to really see it, man. I can, but it's going on right now, man. It's a lot of this stuff going on. So I would rather deal with those issues than have AI take over. And period. You already said you like dealing with people. That's a
lie. That's a lie. And I lied. I like dealing with grown folks, real people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you an example. And let me tell you why I have such a verse with McDonald's and all these fast food places. Okay. And you, Big A, I call you on lunch all the time. You hear me make my order right. I'd be like, let me get a double quarter pounder with cheese, add bacon. I want a medium meal, Coca-Cola. That's it. The person on the mic goes, is that everything?
Yeah.
What did I just say, bro?
Yeah.
You got me thinking you gaslight me with your words. You know what I'm saying? Like you got me thinking that maybe I didn't communicate that effect. No, you're not listening. It's not the food industry, it's not the people making the food, it's the quality of the worker. You know what I'm saying? It's the quality of the worker.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that 1,000%. I definitely agree with that. But when you start talking about machines and so on and so taking over, you still have to go back to why it is that most of our stuff is made outside the country but sold in the country. You know what I'm saying? The Jordans that boys is fighting over coming straight out of China. They not made over here. So, we've already been on this play for a long time. Now they trying to bring everything back home, but they trying to exclude the working man. These things count, man, when it comes down to taking care of your family, when it comes down to handling stuff on your own, man. You're big on gun rights. You know what I'm saying? They've been working on slowly taking little bits and pieces of that for decades now. You know what I'm saying? It's a play across the whole board to have less for us to have less control and to be more so dictated to, I guess you could say. If you spend money right now, even they're trying to break it down to where America's about to have its own crypto as its main currency, the USC, a US crypto. They will track everything that you do. Everything that you do. Every penny that you spend, everywhere that you go. They already have cameras that posted up in cars that ride around with cameras on them, taking license plates and all of that and tracking where people go. I mean, it's a play across the entire board, man. And I don't know. I just would rather have the problems of dealing with people, and I don't like people, than dealing with this, man.
Yeah, and all you need is a few good men, man. I also believe heavily in the barter system.
Yeah,
I'm big on the barter system, man. I think that All right, hold on. We had a 10-minute mark. Hold on, let me fix this. Thank you, Herders and Bulldogs. And but for me, this is just for me. I think barter is I mentioned this like 3 or 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, let me man, I really want to put it out there like that. But nah, the barter system, man, it exists already. I'm not giving no new information. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe heavily in barter, man. If you don't understand barter, learn to, because you may need to. It may be a skill that, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not part of really the culture in America on the mainstream to barter. But every business deal is just a barter situation. It just has a financial value behind it. But I give you an example. If I got cowhides and you got I don't know, collars, like I would say, what's a good trade? What do you think is an even trade for this? You know what I'm saying? This is an example. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me get this dog of the week pushed up here, man. Cause we had an hour mark, man. It's time to go to the cookout with Victoria.
Yeah.
It's time to go to the cookout, Victoria. But
Pitwise in the chat with them nope ropes. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, that boy Pitwise.
Yeah, he about to terrorize the world with a couple more eggs getting ready to hatch. A couple more horror stories about to hit the floor. Yes.
Yeah. And we got a new dog of the week, dog. But let me announce all the dogs who are in the competition this week, and then we get right to it, man. We get right to it. Okay, so check it out. All right, the dogs of the week that you saw this week, in no particular order: Casino Life Prezes, Canelo.
Yeah.
Casino Life Prezes, Finesse 2 times. Constant Pressures, Ether. MKM Bottoms, Honcho. Art and Finish Kennels, Aura. Herders and Bulldogs, Akira. Link Dogos, Ugly. And Pitwise Kennels, Oren Ishii. And coming on top again for like the 20th time is Pitwise Kennels, Oren Ishii. Salute to Pitwise Kennels and salute to everybody who entered today. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. But this was gonna happen. Okay, this was gonna happen. Pitwise, I'm about to piss you off. Hey, Big A, can you open the door real quick? Toya, you have to bear with me this morning. Because I just realized something. We're putting these points in, I just realized something.
What?
Oren, I'm gonna give her points, but the winner is actually gonna be. I'm gonna pay out 2 people. The second dog, the dog he went up against, that dog's name was Constant Pressures Kennels Ether. Okay. All right. Ether is gonna get 10 points today as well. I'm gonna tell you why. Oren shouldn't even been in this competition, Pitwise. Cussing you out. Oren is the champion class dog, Pitwise. You know what I'm saying? Shame on you.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You a real piece of work, Pitwise.
Let me open the link. Let me open the link so he can come here and cuss me out, man. Yeah, man. Let me open the link so he can come here and cuss me out. But nah, man. I'm giving Constant Pressure, who actually beat the other dogs out, his points today, man. Constant Pressure hit me up, man. I got your cash app. Pitwise, just to get your cash app too, and I'm still giving you your points towards your grand championship. But yeah, don't bring Oren out to no weekly contest no more. And Big C, don't bring cash out no more either. You know what? Big C and Pitwise, y'all gonna have to start going head to head against the champions for the champion class.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's my fault. I didn't catch it in time.
Yeah, Pitwise, what's happening?
I'm tired of y'all moving the mother loving goalposts every time.
Dude, we discussed this though. We discussed this at the last. At the matter of fact, at the last thing we talked about that it was supposed to be 4 wins, and we adjusted the points, so to make sure you get your championship off of the dog of the week and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you got a champion dog, right? Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
So how many did Hanzo win then?
Hanzo's points. Let me see.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have though, Pitwise. You winning too much, man. You got to chill.
So I'm showing, and Pitwise, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm showing Hanzo with the best in show for 20 points, and then I got him for 2 dogs of the week.
See, that's what I'm saying. So like how? So he's never won a digital dog show though. Cause I'm into the digital dog show I think once, and he didn't win that one.
Hanzo won a dog of the month though.
Yeah, and dog of the quarter.
Yeah.
So
those still points though.
Yeah, but no. What he's saying is Hanzo's missing points.
Oh,
yeah.
So it had to be more than just 2 dogs a week. Than if he was forced to retire out of dog of the week, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and once again, Pitwise, I've been going through and like rewatching the shows. I had to rewatch them to see who won because I wasn't documenting at first. It was just a fun class, and then it started picking up traction. And that's why I'm also asking any of y'all if you know your points, like you know what I'm saying. You know, dog of the week is 10 points. You know what I'm saying. So like, if I missed one, let me know and I can go in there and adjust it for you. Like that's not a problem. And that's why I want to make a clean break in October, and from then on, like it'll be like the week, like September 30th week, and that you'll see the points on there for that. You know what I'm saying? The spreadsheet I got right now, I like the format of it, but I should have been tracking this since February, and like in February we weren't even doing nothing. It was just, oh, we want to do dog of the week, and then it became like a thing. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
But
So dog of the quarter is coming up for this month too, or what?
yes. So the 3 dogs of the month will go up against each other for dog of the quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. So Oren was last month dog of the month. I think she was July as well. So it'll be the last 3 months will be up against each other, and so Oren would be up against whoever else won the dog of the month.
We'll get it written down and put on the site exactly how it go and work it out.
So
coming back out of October.
Oh well, it's time to get Goki ready then, so that way I can have my yeah.
You're gonna have to compete against yourself for your dogs, man.
I guess so. Here we go. And then I got a couple. Then I got more coming up for next year, man. I got Mozzie coming. I'll post him in the group chat, so he got some work to do. And I pick up Cyrax this weekend. So we working, man. We working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what are y'all? Okay, well I got you here, Wise. You actually be on this stuff, man. What do you think is more beneficial for the champions? Because like I was looking at getting certificates of championship. What do you think is realistic for champions to have to signify like some hardware?
I think probably if we go, I guess starting or whatever you decide to do it, maybe like have a quarterly champions class, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it like that, you know, like once you get a certain amount of them together. So I'm assuming like for 2026 or whatever, you know. So just start having just a champions class the way they have it in like the bigger registries, you know.
Yeah.
Like once you hit them points, you can't do anything else but the champions class, and then it's like the champion of champions, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And do you think we should call it because like do you think we should call it like the grand champion, the champion of champions instead of grand champion?
Yeah, I guess if you do that, yeah, like champion of champion, just make that the grand champion.
Okay, I actually prefer that term. I like that term better for show dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? And we do like a get together. We vote on it on Friday, feedback Friday. I'm not going to make no decisions in a vacuum, but I do want to brainstorm it. Like I do value your input. I also wanted to, I had to switch out
and
because
if you,
you were
I
beating
mean, if you
everybody
want to
up.
keep with, and if you want to keep with the theme, I guess you can have maybe like the, like whatever the winner of that, like they give like the Shogun title, or then like the one above that, the Emperor title. You know what I mean? So if you want to keep that same theme going, then you do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Start giving them actual titles like Ronin, Samurai, Shogun, Emperor.
Yeah. Or just keep going up, Daimyo.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah. All right, I like that. I like that.
like the caste system, like the feudal caste system. So it's something to throw out there.
Yeah, man.
It's different. Got to excuse my speech. I got these Invisaligns put in yesterday, so I feel like I got damn chicken between my teeth.
Yeah, all good.
Trying to get these fangs looking right.
Yeah, man. I gotta. I'm gonna have to get up out of here, man. I gotta go take care of this daddy duties, man.
We both do, man, because I got to get to the gym. And we over the show. I just want to mess with you guys, man.
Yeah. I got a bounce right now though. Y'all take it easy though, man. Much love.
Right,
y'all know what it is.
All right, my guy. All right, BG, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to hit the road. I got some podcasts in the tuck, man. I'm about to hit this 5-miler with O-Ren, and then come back, hit 3 milers with Goki, and then put Hanzo on his meal today. So it's a wonder I'm still fat, but whatever. But man, appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for everything. And we'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, sir.
Like,
yes,
share,
sir.
and subscribe.
Appreciate it. Hey, you hold on, people. Before you go, you say you're doing a egg catching this weekend? I think you might be gone already. All right. So look, y'all know how we end the show. I'm about to end the show with a prayer, and we're gonna get y'all over to the cookout. Big Toyo today, man. I've been on this chili tip lately, man. We're doing a chili cook-off at work, man. So I'm gonna bring a chili over to the cookout, man. Oh, there you go. All right.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
I got some pythons hatching this weekend, so on my other channel. So for you guys interested in that, it's High Desert Pythons on my other YouTube channel.
For sure.
So,
Will you drop that in the Shogun chat? Because I ain't gonna lie, that'd be interesting to me as well. I know you.
Yeah, I shall. Yeah, it should be. So I'm going to pick up my punks from Tom this weekend. So it'll be Saturday night when I get back. They should be out or getting close. So I'll probably like cut some of them open, and then I'll post them in the group chat.
All right, bet. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do it, man. If you pray, you can stay. If not, head on over to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Get you some good food, some mental food. And shouts out to Big Toyo, man. Salute. You know, I'll be in the chat. I'll be working out. I got legs today, man. So y'all make sure y'all keep it live because I have zero motivation to work legs today. But here we go. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen. For the love of the dogs, for the love of the game. Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head nod, flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Socket bought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work and time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.